It's him.
Really got the whole world laughing at me. Like I ain't the king of Terra Boulevard. I'm the real king of the South suburbs. Yeah, get back. Woo! That business, I'm standing on it. 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 Shout out to Tarantino, street nigga hard, but we from behind them gates. Shout out my boo, Coyle Ray, Benzino said her lifestyle fade. Shout out Deontay, I wild out of my pappy to this day. I'm not an Atlanta nigga, I'm a sinner, plus I love the Saints. I know my spoon was silver as hell, but I was happy as hell when I went to jail. I know I'm grown and you pay myself. I know my teeth was an epic fail. Pulled my card and said I was lying. I was 11 when I dropped the pacifier. Cliff punched me between the wash and dry. These teeth I take a bite out of crime. While y'all was on the road doing freaky shit, I was at Mama's house trying to hit me a leg. Then come to the mansion and fill me a clip. Cliff beat me down, that's ludicrous. Indubitably, excruciably, tell Tip ain't nothing he could do with me. I'm the worst rap kid in all the land. Lil King, wild as a Taliban. Better tell them niggas I ain't no rookie. King of the suburbs, I'll take your cookie. I ain't a killer, but don't push me. Try to play a nigga, but I wasn't with it. I'm like a stool the way I stand on business. Lil K-I-N-G, and that's period. Yeah, that point blank period, Pops. You think you could put your hands on me and get away with it? And Tiny, you just sat there and let it happen? Well, guess what? I'm leaving the suburbs, I'm leaving the mansion, I'm going back to the streets where I belong. Drop me in any hood, I'm good. I'ma stand on business.
Yeah, man, it's a lot about that TV show, man, that got people confused. Because I live with my grandma. You know, we'll go to the house on like a weekend. They'll say, hey, we shooting today. We need y'all at the house. They'll come get me from my grandma's house. And right after we done, when the cameras go off, I'm right back to my grandma's house. Yeah.
King, have you ever woke up with a roach on your face?
No, that's not the goal.
All right, then. So there it goes.
Or in your ear.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I got some in the neighborhood with me that broke up with roach in
roach in your ear?
Y'all want to go to the bando in my neighborhood? Do y'all want to go to the bando? Do y'all want to go to the bando? To make him look better, he said it, he know not true. Silver spoon, I ain't never ate with that day a day in my life.
Nigga, you did have a silver spoon.
Look, Tip used to have to come to my grandma's house because I'm getting in the
You
fight.
cried like a baby to go to your grandmama's house.
Every day.
You to hold your breath
Every
and
day.
throw tantrums to go over there.
I don't want to be in these gates. I want to be outside in the neighborhood. That's why I want to be over there. But they don't understand that.
Yo, I'm going to tell you the reason why he want to be over there. Y'all ready? Because he can suck and pacify over there till he was 12 years old. He was sucking pacify till he was 12 years old. He couldn't do that in the house.
You cried like a baby. Hold your breath.
Yeah.
They trying to say I was over there trying to suck a passy, but they ain't going to tell you everything like that. They trying to hide it.
Ain't nobody hiding
Sugarcoat it. He capping. He capping. Hey. He know I stand on business. He know that. Can't no nigga ever pull my car ever in life. I stand on business. You drop me somewhere, I stand on business. You drop me in your hood, I stand on business.
I don't feel like you stand on business.
Yeah. I've been stood on business. I've been stood on business. You want to hide it for the world, I'm going to put it out there for them to see. I want to put up nowhere. You ain't had me put up nowhere. Like, you ain't had me behind the mansion. I was outside doing what I wanted to do.
You was behind there until you cried.
No, ain't got too much to drink. Done drunk too much. Drunk too much. Let's go. Get mad because we say the South ain't the suburbs. Then he want to talk about some other like this being sick. Just being sick. No, I'm being real. You lying. You lying. You up here flagging. You're capping. You capping. You capping. I know you. You capping. I know you. I know you though. I know you. What's wrong with y'all? Why y'all doing that to me? Y'all know me. You know I stand on business. Why you even letting somebody play with me like that? Why you letting somebody play with me like that? Why you letting him play with me like that? Why you letting him play with me like that? No, ain't no joking. What do you mean?
You are embarrassing yourself. You embarrassing yourself. You are embarrassing yourself. You are embarrassing yourself.
Man, get off me.
Man, what is you talking
Man, get
about?
off me. Like, what the fuck?
Bro,
Man, get off me.
well, you can't do nothing with me. Ain't shit you can do with me.
Now, all around America, in certain households, there is a black suburban identity crisis. The shackles of coming from the struggle and being self-made have our community in a chokehold, especially with children of celebrities. Look at Michael Irvin's son, young Tut Tarantino. Look at Boosie and Tootie Raw. Look at even Coyle Ray and Benzino. All claim a lifestyle their parents claim is a goddamn lie. I even tweeted about this earlier this month. Black men, it's okay to be from the suburbs. A place of privilege and stability, a home where you're well taken care of and given the bare necessities. I understand that being from the suburbs doesn't necessarily erase every issue, struggle, and financial issue, but being from the trenches is not the definition of being a man, earning respect, or even being a real nigga. And that's where King Harris comes in, because he's a poster child for lost individuals who don't understand that being a man doesn't mean you can't come from a privileged background. Now, we have all seen the Drewski skit about him standing on business. I'm standing on business. And that's basically a term that means I don't take no shit. But what King Harris doesn't realize is that the whole video is a troll about people who are easily offended, defensive, and sensitive as hell. And all those sensitivities came into play yesterday during the Falcons Saints game in Atlanta, where King had a public altercation, aka a family tussle, on IG Live with his father and mother, the legendary rapper T.I and Tiny. Now, T.I and dozens of legendary Atlanta recording artists were being celebrated for the contributions in 50 years of hip hop. And King had the privilege, keyword privilege, to accompany his father and family to the game. They were in the skybox and he was on the field with the other legendary acts from the city. King being King, he already was amped up and he seemed like he was pretty irritating as hell because he's a self-proclaimed Saints fan. While the Falcons are taking care of his father, he's screaming at the players, cheering for the Saints. It was a real awkward vibe. So I wasn't surprised when in the skybox before Tip was set to perform that shit hit fan. A few weeks ago, King said on a Funny Marco interview that the life we saw on TV was fake and that he was really a trench baby from his grandma's crib on the block. He said the only time he was at the mansion was when it was time to film The Family Hustle. Now, I can't say he's lying, but what I will say is that his parents claim the cap King is spitting is bigger than the teeth in his mouth. What I will say to King, just as some advice, is that you can't say you're not a silver spoon baby and claim the trenches of Clayton County, but yet be standing in a skybox and walking out on the field with your celebrity daddy. If you make a hit song right now, you would ask your dad to walk you directly into a record executive's office. How about you pay for your lawyer in your own legal case, since you're independently a hood street nigga self-made out the mud? Have you ever missed a meal? Was your granny's finances taking care of you, or was it your parents? See, I can keep going, but at the end of the day, this would just be a video that King looks back at when he becomes an adult and has children of his own, and he'll then realized that he was out of pocket, not only for yelling at his parents, but for pushing his mom and having to get yoked up by his dad while his dad was on the job. Yes, T.I actually was working. He had a performance to do. And I know he cried when he got in the car based off of his post saying that he stood on business with anybody grabbing that steering wheel driving home during the third quarter. Yep, they kicked your ass out of the game. But congratulations, King. You're the first ever deadbeat son. I hope that you realize that you made a mistake and maybe you can apologize. I do think Tip and Tiny could have handled the situation a little better. I know emotions were rolling. They were drinking. So everybody's at fault here, but King, you're the one that escalated this. It was a joke. You got on IG Live. You do not get on IG Live when you're having a personal family moment, because it gets like this. Somebody gonna get their feelings hurt. But anyway, y'all let me know what y'all think, man. Do y'all think that Tip and Tiny was wrong? Do y'all think that King was wrong and being a spoiled little brat? Y'all let me know down below, man. Like, share, subscribe, comment, hit that notification bell, and we out, baby. Boom.
It's him.